Hello. Welcome everybody to the Sim Cafe. I'm your host Jeff TSC. It's a pleasure to be here. It is the 30th of July. It is a Wednesday. I'm struggling with the days this week. I don't know why. It's a Wednesday. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a good Wednesday. Hump day, as they like to call it, in places where people are unhappy with their lives, I guess. But here we're trying to live every day to the maximum. Of course we are. Of course we are. So let's say hello to everyone in the chat, shall we? We have got Flymph, Realstone, Wouter, Clemonti, Keith, Juan, Jamie, and back. All off. How would you ever know, Juan? How would you ever know? No, I did have the sofa of doom. Thank you. I might have been on there after work for about an hour. Might have crept into an hour and a bit and caused trouble with cooking dinner, but that's fine. Honestly, Juan, if you ever get to experience the magic that is my sofa of doom, you will understand very well what is happening every time you go near it. It is a fight you will not win. So yeah, it is Wednesday. I am doing Surfing for Silver today. Yes, I am. Surfing for Silver. And we are Silver DR at the moment, but we're probably hanging on by a thread. We are gold on our safety rating, which is great to see, which means we now have the gold races available to us. So let's have a little look, shall we, at what we can do today. It's quite exciting. Let's go on the main screen then. Come on. You lot don't need me. You do need my... Look at my tracksuit bottoms. How cool are they? If it was colder in Spa, I probably would have worn these. And yes, that goes up the leg. Beautiful, aren't they? Howdy, Dargo. Great to see you in the chat, sir. It really is. Great to see you all. Right. So let's have a little look. Oh, start procedure. Hello. They're trying to help people to start procedure. Just make it easier, Limon. Make it easier. So what's been going on today? We've had a few streamers. Jack was streaming earlier. Zaza streamed a marathon stream like it's nothing. He always does that. It cracks me up. He probably got about 1,000 likes. He was streaming all day, Jar Jar. Seemed a little bit unimpressed with the whole GT3 thing, and then seemed fairly impressed with the GTE thing. I didn't see any more than that. So if anyone wants to update me on Jar Jar's overall impressions, maybe you're watching Jar Jar. Come along. Say hello. What have we got here? So in 5 minutes, we've got Portimao, so we're probably going to do that. 30 minutes is a Super 60. That's annoying, because that's going to go past that. Do we do a Super 60 first? We've got Sebring. I'm going to avoid that like the plague because I'm terrible and it's a GT fixed. Prototype trophy at Bahrain, I haven't practiced. Fuji, we have practiced. Oh, wait, that's a experience. Hold on. I thought there was a Fuji. I am useless. I thought there was a small Fuji. Oh, we didn't do Fuji. We did Portimao. That's why. Last week was Fuji. Last week was Fuji. Calm down, everyone. Right. So, like... And then we've got the weekly races, right? That one I'm doing tomorrow. So I guess we do this, but then... Super sick. What's the schedule? Hello, all. I'm on Monza in the Hyper. Nice one, Revan. Great to see you, sir, in the chat. Hope you're well. And you've gone here for the... Interesting. It's 30 minutes away, though, isn't it? 29 minutes. 29 minutes until that one. I'll end up doing loads of Algarve, though, which... What do you reckon, chat? 7 minutes, not too late. That is correct, Blackbird. You've done very well. Hello, Craig. Practice. Yeah, but on Monza, really? Do we need it? Maybe. I fear that if I go for this Algarve, I won't get on Super 60, and then I won't get another one, right? Let's have a look at the schedule for Super 60. I don't really understand this that well yet. I'm figuring it all out. So there's one at 8:05. There's one at 9:30. Yeah, the 9:35 will be too late for us. I can tell you that for free. And then let's actually be a bit clever here. The Algarve, we could do 9:40, I guess. Yeah, we could do 9:40 at Algarve. I think that's our only choice. Because otherwise, the Super 60s, yeah, there's no other one. What experience? Not sure about that. Not sure. No practice, gang. Hey, Juan, nice try. Oh, it's the GTE at Sebring. I know how people prefer the GT. That's the whole thing. Everyone goes, oh, I much prefer the GTE to the GT3. I'll be honest, I like the GTE, but is there like a huge difference to what they've done with the two cars? I would imagine there isn't, but what? What have I ever known, eh, chat? Write that on a postcard, couldn't you? Right. Okay, we're just loading up the Sim Pro because I think it's probably a good idea to have that working as well. We'll update it soon. Don't worry, not right now. That's all. There we go. Right. Yeah, when are the Algarves? The Algarves are at 9:30, 8:20. We could do 2 Algarves. No, we can't. No, we'll do 1 Porsche, 1 Algarve, I think. So one Super 60, 1 Algarve, I think. Oh, Circuit in Americas, Jeff. What about that? Ooh, how about we do Circuit in Americas, and then that'll be about 8:30. That's probably even worse, sadly. Yeah. Okay, can we do 2 Algarve and then there's Kota? We could. Hi, Jeff. Do Monza, and while you're practicing, you can tell us about your new championship. Willow, that's not the worst idea you've ever had. No ABS in GT, bit less power in GT3, but GT3 faster endurance. Cheers, Revan. Yeah, I've heard. Hey, go on, Blackbird. I've heard some comparisons between the two Formula before, so I've got a rough idea. But the people talk about how they feel completely different in LMU, which is interesting because if they do, you'd wonder what LMU have done to make that happen. But there we are. Right, so this one's a difficult one to plan, gang. I'll be honest. I don't mind doing Kota, but that's probably going to leave me in no man's land as well. I could do Kota and then 2 Algarves. 2 Algarves and then Kota, I think, is a stretch. Or is it? Yeah. I think that would be over half an hour. It's annoying, the overlaps, isn't it? I think we're going to end up on the Super 60 and then Algarve after. 9:40, I think. That's how it's looking right now, gang. In that case, Super 60 series. Here we go. Click on that. I mean, it's our first gold Super 60 race. It is 2 times driver rating and safety rating, realistic fuel, tyres, and damage. 8 tyres in total. Interesting. Very interesting. 60-minute race. Let's do it. And of course, now we picked the Cadillac yesterday and threw it all over the place. Do we go back to our little piggy? Should we do... Hold on, where are you? Should we do the serious stuff today? Would that be fun? Its dart looks nice. Should I pick an Aston and drive it really well for 60 minutes with the sound going? Who agrees with me? BMW hybrid is purdy. It is nice, isn't it, Blackbird? And I do like the old LEDs around the Tiger grill, whatever you want to call it, Shark grill. Back says GTE is electric, GT3 is engine. Just that's all right, Bat. You've not done too bad there. Jar Jar, we were just talking about you. We were talking about you just now, Jar Jar. I wanted to get your opinion on the game. I heard you saying that the GT3 you weren't impressed with. The GTE you thought felt really good, and that's about as far as I could see. It does sound good, doesn't it, Jar Jar? Did you try any LMP2 or Hyper? What do you think of the game? You've probably heard my impressions before, but for what it's worth, I can tell you. For me, ACC does some things better. I think this will end up doing a lot of other things better. Some people think iRacing force feedback's the best thing out there. What can we do, right? All I know is I think this game's got a bit of a future, and I love, as you know, team racing. I love team racing. This game is going to have a big focus on it, which is quite exciting for me. And new content's coming out all the time, which is kind of cool. It's got a lot of tracks that ACC doesn't, so, you know. It was a joke! No! Who knows? Who knew? Who knew it was a joke? I feel embarrassed now, back. Where do I go from here? ACC better than PMS. Oh, there's so many jokes there, isn't there, Flim? So many jokes. I'm just going to let that one hang. I'm just going to let that hang. You enjoy it. You hit the nail on the head. I wish the GT3 felt like... Right, so Jar Jar, do we think that they are trying to differentiate the two in feeling so that it feels like you're driving a different car? Secondly, how do they make it so different? Thirdly, is it really a big difference, or are we getting a bit psychosomatic here? Fourthly, do we want them to feel similar? Because aren't they meant to be quite different cars? Or are they not really that different IRL? Right? There's a lot of questions there. They all came at once. Yeah. I'm not driving the GT3 a lot, but when I drive it, it seems all right. Again, it doesn't have the same feel as ACC. It's just different. That's all I can say. This does some things better. ACC does others. And there ends my TED Talk. Right, let's go. We don't have a lot of tyres here, as we know. We don't have a lot of tyres, so let's be careful. Too many questions to answer. I've flummoxed him. Flint for filth. Bit of both. He'll tell you. Okay, let's do some laps. I thought the same needs to be different, but I wish they were the other way around. Well, yeah. Is it... Oh, hello. Have we got force feedback issues? Is everyone okay? Is everything all right at home? So, I'm guessing... Does it have, like, an electric motor in it? But you can't... Because, like, that startup was pretty quiet, no? Or am I missing something? Am I not that clever? Answers on a postcard. Jesus! That was... How did no one die? Congratulations to everybody involved in that near miss. I don't get that. That was let's clip it. But anyway, let's go. How did everyone survive? That was insanity. No, there's another one. You came out of nowhere. I did not check my relative. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Jeff, for not checking relative. Being an absolute menace on track. Off you pop, mate. Idiot, says Rogal. You're not wrong there, bro. I mean, to be fair to me, I span out. Otherwise, I would not have been on that part of the track, as I think we can all assume. Other than that, there's idiots everywhere, gang. Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the unpredictable lines was that? Where? Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's warm up, Jeff. Warm up the hands and fingers. We need this 20 minutes, to be honest. We need this 20 minutes. Vroom, 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 vroom. Exactly my thoughts, Jar Jar. So we're in the slow car here at Monza. So called because, of course, it's not been very competitive so far in the WEC series. They got a long way to go. What a great way to start the stream. Agreed. Agreed. Blasting out of Valkyrie. Or do you mean nearly killing everyone? I can't tell. Jar Jar, did you try any prototype? LMP2 or Hyper? Did you get a good blast in that? Yeah, it's all relative, Blackbird. All relative. Okay, we can brake a lot later than that. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Of course, we've only got 8 tyres for the entire race. So we will need to be nice and gentle on those. I'm guessing that includes quali, right? So quali is going to be a cautious endeavour. Hopefully some people don't get the programme. They probably will. We don't really want to do any chirping of the tyres. Thank you. I tried 499. Very sketchy. Then Dan told me to use the plug and it felt better. Interesting. All right, mate. You trying to hide there, were you? I guess we're all still getting used to this. That felt rough. Okay, we can't use a lot of Lesmo 2. Looks nice, says Revan. I'll tell you what, we'll do this. Oh! Do not... Oh, blimey. Don't tell anyone. But when you're driving the Valkyrie, this is definitely the best camera view. Listen to that sound. V12 engine singing away. This is how all the esports pros drive in chase cam, just so they can hear this engine. Ah, great fun.
Time 1:41.70.
I thought that was a bit weird. I thought, hold on. So, I do believe Willow was asking me to explain a little bit about the new series, and we'll do this quite a lot over the next few months, of course, so everyone can understand what's going on with Strike 3. That's what we've called it. That's a hello, mate. Strike 3 is the name we've given to the series. We wanted to find a way to incorporate the 3 into the series without using third or triple or something like that. We've done double, we've done first, and now we've gone for 3. We're going to find another way to do 4 somehow. Probably not, we're probably going to run out of conventions. But you get the idea. That's the name of the series, Strike 3. Now, there will be 5 races. The calendar is already out. It goes Spa, Portimao, Qatar, Kota, Le Mans. Very excited about those 5 tracks. We did have, obviously, the idea of multi-class in mind. We wanted to make sure the tracks were quite drivable. Wow. You know Jeff hates you if you're paired with Dan Lama. That's not true. You'd have a great time with him. I say, I haven't been paired with you. It'd be a death sentence, Flimph. God, imagine trying to get a straight answer out of you for some help. Nightmare team, mate. You and John should go together. It's a shame you're in the same class. Dentists. All you dentists. So, yeah, racing go forth. Not bad, but now we're playing on words there. We're playing on it. I don't know how I feel about that. But thank you, Dargo. We'll probably have to use that now you said it. Greetings, AJ. Great to see you. Hope Las Vegas is still ringing the bells. Sign me up for championship, says Revan. Yeah, I mean, I think you already did, didn't you, mate? For what it's worth. But yeah, so we will be having 5 races. We have gone for 80 minutes as the race duration for the first 4 races because we didn't really want the hypers having to do fuel saving every race. I think that's a little bit sad. So we've gone for 80 minutes instead of 90. And also 90 minutes feels like quite a long time, I'll be honest. So I think 80 will give it a nice bit of spice. It's a long race, but it's not dragging out. It will probably finish quicker than we realise, as is always the way when you're having fun. So, 80-minute races. Some of the races will have a chance of weather. And it'll not be definite. We'll let you know the... Hello, mate. We'll let you know the forecast on the day, but it will be potential rain at Portimao and Kota. Yeah, exactly. Full send, 1 pit stop. Not worry about fuel saving. AJ, it's still hot. I bet it is, buddy. You're in a desert. You can't pull this, Oh dear, I also can't look at chat while going into the T1 braking zone. Not my best work. Oh, alright, alright. Fuel saving is where I shine. It may be, Dargo. I gave it a try the other night. And I'll tell you this, Dargo, because we did it in our 90-minute race on Saturday, right? I found it a little bit boring. It was a different skill. It was kind of interesting. But in a sprint race, when you're solo, nah. I think when you're in an enduro, I think it becomes a bit more interesting because you can do, you know, strategy and stuff. But simply driving slower because everyone else is going to do 1 pit as well doesn't really grab my, grab my heart. So we're going to avoid it in this one. So yeah, forecast will be chances of no. It won't be like that, Blackbird. No tsunami, thank you. More idiot chat in the server. So yeah, we are going to... That wasn't yellow, surely. Well. Small rain will delay the race start. Oh, don't, please. He's cooking for free. Hold on. Revan, you can't bribe me, but I heard Wouter is cheap. Yes. Yes, if you could describe Wouter in any way, I think cheap would be the strongest adjective. "12 minutes until Monza." I think we made the right choice here, gang. Cheap night out. So, the last race at Le Mans will be 2 hours. It'll be a big one, so there'll be 2 stops for the hypers there. And the GT3, I'm sure. Well, yeah. The GT3 will get to do a little bit more strategy in that Le Mans race, because, yeah, we're going to get 3 full tanks. They can mess around a bit more. You might do a short first stint, for example. And also, we will have stewarding for the competition. You've got to have some kind of stewarding, right? And for that, we cannot have at the moment live stewarding in Le Mans Ultimate. It would be possible to have a steward watching the race and giving out penalties live, but the problem is we do not currently have any kind of system for recording all contacts and incidents. So the big problem there, if you can imagine, is that lots of incidents would go unnoticed. Not ideal. In fact, it's far from it. So we think the fairest system at the moment is to take the data after the race of all contacts and then go back and review them all and decide which ones are worth penalties. We're not going to allow anyone to report anything. We're not that kind of community. It's not that deep. If you do get crashed out, we will see it. We do not want people reporting each other. We just don't find it very fun in a lot of ways. So there'll be no reporting. That's too late. You can't do 150 really. You will simply have a decision made for you on the next day. Now, can we report? Yeah, you can if you want, Flint. It wouldn't be the first time. Alas. There will be no reporting. There will be no complaining about decisions. Stewards' decisions are final. And it's a bit like football in the old days. There's no VAR. Someone's making a decision at the time. They might not get it right. Boo-hoo. You might have a different opinion on it. That's often the case in racing. Doesn't matter. Your opinion does not count here. Juan is going to report everyone even though you're not going to be in the race. That is the kind of spirit we're looking for at TSC. That kind of toxicity will get you quite far. Now, I need to change my tyres. So let's go and do a pit stop. Cheers, mate, says P13. Cheers, mate, to you. Your front tyres are cooking. Yeah, I know. I'm going to... How's everyone doing? We're doing all right, thank you, bro. Right, let's do this at full speed. So we come in here. Full speed. And then where do we brake? Orange barrier. Ooh. Orange barrier would be tight. Orange barrier on the right would be tight. Okay, let's go out and do another stint. Maybe we should go out on the hards. I think we were doing some hard driving. I mean, a brilliant thing would have been to go out and actually test the tyres, wouldn't it? And see what kind of degradation we're getting. But instead, we're just raw dogging it. So, yeah, we're going to have 80-minute races for 4 of them. The last one's an hour, 2 hours. We're going to have not live stewarding. We're going to have stewarding the day after the race, where we're going to go through all the incidents ourselves and decide on it. Obviously, no bias. Then we are going to have we're going to have 2 different championships. So we've got the individual drivers championship. You and 19 other drivers fighting it out for the trophy, number 1. Now, there will be a GT3 and a hypercar series. 19 drivers in each fighting it out on track. Of course, not everyone can win the series. We know that. Not everyone has a... Yeah, Dargo, doesn't it just? Doesn't it just? Not everyone... We wouldn't dream of doing that. It's... Yeah. So, not everyone has got a good chance of winning their class. However, Hello, Jeff Tugabeck. It's been a while. Always supporting you. Good to hear, sir. Great to have you around. Choose meetings on Sunday. Correct, Juan. Yeah, Sunday afternoon. You might even be asked to join in, Juan, because you're an impartial. But alas, we are not going to have any reporting. We're going to do that, and then we're going to have the team series. Now, the team series is very important. The team championship. We did it already in Double Trouble, and it was a lot of fun. It really was a lot of fun. We're now planning to do it again. You will be paired up one hypercar driver and one GT3 driver. Now, the trick is this. We are going to seed everyone. It is needed one. We're going to seed everyone, right, in pace using our 2 test events in September. So that's why we need you to turn up for as many of those test events as you can, preferably both, in September. Then, from that, we're going to match everyone. The fastest hypercar driver will be matched with the slowest GT3 driver, and vice versa. And then everyone in between, right? So the medium in the medium in each class will go with the medium, as it were. Potentially flimp. Now, with that in mind, what that means is, come the race day, every team, I should say, has the potential to score the same amount of points, right? Oh, no, I need to slow down a bit earlier. What this also means is that fighting for the next position on track, if you're 19th and there's 18 ahead, it's a big deal. It makes a big difference. So, on that note, we hope everyone finishes every race and works very hard towards them as well. Of course, I would say this now, for everyone who's part of the series and is watching, your team experience may not be perfect. You may find that your teammate, for any sort of reason, isn't quite around for a lot of the races. This does happen. Life, you know. And if that is the case, you're not going to do a lot of competing in the team stuff, sadly. Just the way it goes. It can't be perfect. But yeah, that is how it goes at the moment. We will have a team championship. And in the team championship, there will be trophies for the top 3 teams. It's a lot of trophies. Both drivers get a trophy. Don't worry, you don't have to share it. That'd be very mean. Howdy, Casey. Great to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Been enjoying your social clips. Ooh, hyper. Funnily enough, Casey, when I first went on track this evening and came out of the pits in the hyper at Monza, I span a bit and went onto the racing line, and about 5 cars passed me within about an inch. Don't know how we didn't die. It's quite funny. I don't know how they didn't die. It was definitely a good jump scare. I've just been telling everyone about the new series, Casey. What's going to be involved? Obviously, we'd love to have had you in there, but we know how that goes. Who wants to be my teammate? Says Alan. Good question. I think we need a trophy for the highest amount of spins. Let's call it the John Wannabe. He's a flipper, though, isn't he? He's more of a flipper. I don't know. He does like a spin. But yeah, we are going to be pairing everyone up on the 20th of September. After that, maybe the 21st on a Sunday. That is when you will find out who your teammate is. And that is when you will create your team name. Which is, of course, very important. And if you're anything like Fipsy, it will be a terrible name, full of innuendo and bad vibes. That's called a racing incident. Yeah, I hope so. Blackshark. Tell me near at a time. Alan, everyone's already signed up, sir. Friend, Sim, friend. No, I got that timing on, didn't I? Friend, Sim, friend. Yeah, so we did it last time with Double Trouble. People got to meet some people in the community that they might not have spoken to much before. Clarky and Son, there we go. And you will be given a private voice channel in the Discord, so all the teams will have their own private voice channels in the Discord. We could make them public, that'd be quite funny. Alan, you missed a sign-up, sir. We've had all 38 drivers sign up already. PC friends. Oh. Anyway, stop derailing me. So yeah, you're welcome to be put on a reserve, Alan. But to be honest, we really need people that are able to turn up every week without fail. And of course, we have quite a few people in the community who already do that. Everyone in the same VC. Wow. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No, thank you. No, it'd be worse than the COD lobbies one. I'll have to really brush up on my mum cusses. And of course, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Keep up my sim racing streams. Go on. Friends. Event starts in 2 minutes. Lead the session to join. Boo hoo hoo.
That time was a 1:38.88.
I go on a reserve list, mate. I don't mind. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're very happy to get everyone signed up, obviously. In less than 24 hours, got the full grid signed up, pretty much. And we didn't even release the form. It was just sent out to people that we know have done a lot of racing with us in the past. And that's exactly what our community is all about. People we shared bedrooms with. But no, well, there'll be even more of us at Le Mans. That's faster. Blim, that is terrible. I wouldn't surprise me though. You're not really a racer, are you, Flint? Nah. More of a spectator. Never races. You're my inspiration for excuses, Flint. You know that. I need to buy an Alpine A10. I bet you do. I bet you do. A110, sorry. I saw an Alpine A110 on a hill climb event the other day, Flimp, and they'd put a Yamaha engine in it, and the wheels were somewhere outside the car, like really wide. Jokes. All you got was this beautiful little body shape. And it's just so squat, it was hilarious. And the noise, can you imagine? Revving the Yamaha engine, the old 1 litre. Crazy. Right. Okay. Focus, everyone. Focus. Come on. Right. Let's leave the server. We're going into the main one. 60 minutes of Monza. This is going to go very well, isn't it? Go to your lobby. All right. All right. We're going in. We're going in. Spin! Whee! Those are my thoughts entirely, Blackbird. Right. Have we picked a meme car? Who knows? Yes, Flint, thank you for the polite reminder. There are only 8 tyres for this race. So let's be clever about it. Hold on, what's the difference between these two? Smoothness, is that it? One bit of smoothness. Oh, and wheel rotation speed, interesting. My first non-trolling light. Oh, I'm really proud of you, Flint. I'm really proud. You've grown. You've grown as a human, you know? You're softening up, though. It's what it is. You're getting soft in your old age, mate. You're losing your edge. Right, we finished our Coke. Coke is finished. Have a little bit of a drink of squash. The only one, although ironically, the only one could also be construed as a non-trolling line as well. You're losing your touch. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 minutes of practice left. Well, let's not be shy. Shall we? 4 minutes of practice. Go on then. I don't mind if I do. Chat, Adam Brown offered £300 for the GT3 spot. Anyone want to bid? Oh boy, I'm very sorry everyone. I know he's got a spanner next to his name, but he is more of a problem than anything else. I'm loving the way that shadow is filling in. It's really immersive. Right, it doesn't include the practice tyre, does it? Let's remind ourselves of that. I'm going to have the most cautious outlap ever in quali. And so we're going to have our team racing trophy, which I think is really important because, like I said, all of you guys technically will have the same chance to win that. So you really got to do your best every race. What we're also going to do, slightly different this time, is for everyone who finishes every race, and I mean finish, at least 75%, that's how you get your points. If you get points in every race, you'll be put in a prize draw for a pair of 3M sim racing gloves. Now, I'll be honest, I'm probably going to buy myself a pair because they are pretty much the best sim racing gloves money can buy. Now, I was thinking about ordering them, but considering everyone's got different size hands, I'll probably wait until we have a winner before actually ordering that stuff. Honestly, one, they're amazing. I had one of their first ever pairs. I got them for free. Remember the old stuff? Got it for free back in the day, I don't even remember, and they were wonderful, but they did wear out. Someone I know used to use them and had a very serious grip. Some might even say anger issues. I'll take some large, I bet you would. We want socks, not gloves. Socks, read the room. Revan? Nah. Hello, Alex. Good to see you, sir. I tried to message you about the upcoming series, Alex, but realised I didn't know your details on Discord. So we are all signed up now. Hope you're well anyway. White socks hype. Don't you can see what's going on with the socks today. They are very clearly cat socks. Thank you. Enough of your propaganda. Hello, Beardy. Great to see you, sir. Beardy, this is my first ever Super 60. Are you as excited as I am? One. I'm car number 20 on the server. Not bad. Yeah, I know, Case, right? My first ever 60-minute race on the LMU dailies. This is a gold-rated gold safety rating race. And this is the first stream where I've had gold safety rating.
Time was
I was just doing a champ race. Killed myself at Ascari, broke everything. Ah, it broke my heart. Beardy. Beardy, you looking forward to giving Casey a big hug next summer? Do you know what I was thinking about, Beardy? Because, do you know what? Who are you racing with Saturday? John and the Llama. I can see a wingless Valk at T1. Of course you can. Oh. Jumpy, jumpy. How did it used to do it in ACC? What am I missing? How did it do it in ACC when the session just ends and you're on the track driving? It's weird. I can't remember. Gonna give him more than a hug. Hey, damn right. Damn right. I'm thinking, Bearded, and we could fit 3 in the bed, really, couldn't we? Me, you, and him. We'd save everyone else some room. We'll take like a tiny double, and all 3 of us can we'll sandwich him. He can be the cream and our anyway. Right. Let's go out. Collies now. We've got to be careful because, ladies and gentlemen, if you see, can you see it? You can see it, can't you? Yeah, you can. 0 of 8. 8 tyres are available for the whole of this race. 8 tyres. Should I do qualifying in medium and then switch to the hards in the race? Potted meat sandwich. Ooh. Just order a double sleeping bag. You can save the bed for others. True. I was going to say that one. I forgot about my potted meat. Come back, Casey. We're talking potted meats. Gang, what should I do? Should I do qualifying on mediums and then in the race after 25 minutes go hard? What's a good strategy here, gang? I feel like I could get away with 2 sets of mediums, right? Half hour is not long, is it? Let's go. We don't need 6 laps. Probably about 4. Let's do it. We need to be very gentle on our outlap, everyone. Do you remember? I won't be seeing bed. I'll be there for... So that's what I was thinking, Beardy. Obviously, some people are going to go back to the house in the night, right? Maybe I'll stay with you at the track. I'm not sure yet. I felt like at Spa, I could have stayed. Like when we went home, I had loads of energy. It's just, you know, a couple of people were pretty dead at that point. But I also appreciated getting home and then sleeping for a bit. Not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Because Casey might decide that because, you know, he doesn't come to Europe and Le Mans very often, staying there the whole night is better than going back. Because one of the things is obviously it's a bit further away this time, isn't it? It's about 45 minutes away. Yeah, I'm going to, Juan. I'm going to. I really am going to. We're on a tyre-saving mission here, ladies. Yeah, do it. But I'm used to regularly missing sleep. Yeah, I know the power of sleep and how much it helps. So, yeah, it's a tricky one. I mean, we could maybe just, like, pass out on the grass for a bit if the weather's good. Well, Bearded, if it's raining, you're probably going to come back with us, no? If it's raining a lot. See, I mean, we don't know, do we? We got unbelievably lucky with the weather at Spa. I can't tell you how lucky we got. Well, you probably realise because you know how bad the weather gets at Spa. And we just had the most luck. We really did. It was almost perfect. You could say it was a bit too hot at times, but at Spa, it's either that, super hot, or raining. So I'll take what we had. Exactly, a one-off event. Yeah. Thursday was stormy, yep. Monday and Tuesday were like 35 degrees. We were so lucky. We really were. I'm very happy about that. I had a brilliant experience with you all. I really loved it. We're definitely going to do it again one day. I reckon we'll be back at Spa. Oh, there's all the tyres. I think we'll be back at Spa for the WEC in 27. Well, you say that, Beardy. It would mean bringing a tent, right? A whole tent. It wouldn't be a joke. And then taking it to the track, building it. Unless you want to build one of those like those weird little one-man tents, they just kind of work. But I think at this point, like I said, if you paid for a bed, maybe it's just easier just to go back there for a bit. Because the thing is, while we want to maximise the occasion, right, there's also a thing of like enjoying it properly and not killing yourself for it, sort of thing, right? Because then you get to enjoy it more. That's what we did at Spa. Just to throw away one. Camping was very part 129. Yeah, you probably wouldn't get away with putting a tent up anywhere on the track. It's a good point. So, Beardy, it'd probably be quite expensive. I mean, there's probably some places you could take a nap and no one's going to be too devastated. There we go. You don't need a tent. I found you in many a bush. Oh, dear. With all the local wildlife. Just chilling out. Yeah, I haven't worked it out yet. I don't know. It's going to be weather dependent. If the weather's beautiful, then yeah. We'll see. Right, that time did not light up anyone. We're basically at the back. I know, Flimp, I know. But should get us in front of a few people. You know what? That's some bad spot. There we go. That's the Flimp we know and love. No! Man, did we mess up there? It's alright, we'll win a few spots with this. It'll be good. Not flat spots either, alright? Don't worry.
Time 1:37.32.
To be honest, I could have done another lap. It probably wouldn't have affected my tyres that much, and it probably would have put us a few more temps, that's for sure. 1.7 off pole, not devastating. There will be cars that will push us back. We'll probably start around 15th or 16th, I reckon. Everyone did it on mediums. Right, nice. Now you have 5 people behind you who can't brake. Maybe they can't, but we can't live by that, can we? That's the thing. But a lot of people like to say, "Oh, sit at the back and wait for the trouble." But I don't know, you know. The further back you are, the more trouble you'll end up in. Trust me. Ask anyone who's hot at the back of a split. Just being at the back, you one way or another, you have to dodge stuff. Basically, that's what's going to happen. We will be dodging stuff. Right. Okay, everybody. So race 1 of the evening coming up now. Should be nice and straightforward. Pop a little blueberry toxic for the waste. Why not? Waste race. God. Word stuck in my head now. There we go. Always a sticky one. Oh, it's a sticky one. Oh, no, not that well. Thank you. Don't touch the racing gloves. All they are is hair. Just basically hair. There we go. Right, qualifying over in 8 seconds. Fuel for race and tyres. Yep. Okay, so we'll leave the tyres at 97, and the fuel will be... How much fuel do we do? How many laps in... What are we doing for a lap? What are we doing for laps? 137. So 20 laps in 30 minutes. 40 laps in 60, maybe 35 laps. So we'll do about 20. That should be more than enough. We'll do 18 and we'll pit halfway. There we go. That should work. We will go into quali shortly. You need 2 laps of fuel. Get back to repair, refuel after. That is a game plan. I don't know if we're going to race that badly, are we, Flimph? I have a little bit of faith. Have a little bit of faith, Flimphy. I'll be seeing you on Sunday, won't I? I'll see you on Sunday. No word yet from Fipsy on whether we can do it. It might work. And if not, like I said, let's just get it done and then we'll pick up off him another time. So, Casey, can you see it says 4 of 8 right where I'm pointing just here? 4 of 8. On some of the races, they severely limit the tyre sets, which is quite fun. Full fuel, less time refueling in pit. Ooh, clever boy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll take that. This is why we've got people in the chat. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's a bit different. It's just another way to make things a bit of variety, right? So you've got to plan and be a bit careful. And if you bin it in quali and put a flat spot on a set of tyres, not pretty. Yeah. So this is 8 tyres I can use in total. Yo! It's my co-driver for Saturday. Our first ever team race on LMU. And it's going to be me, Dan and John. Probably driving the Lambro. I think for Qatar the Lambro would be quite nice. We'll see. But yeah, really looking forward to that.
Drivers
right.
Go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, it's time for the race start. Should I start on the fresh tyres and then put on the used ones? That'd be quite funny. Nah, let's just... Or, actually, do you know what? That makes more sense, doesn't it? Because we're probably going to go longer for the first stint if I do this. So let's put on the fresh tyres and not burn them out. Or do I put on a dodgy set that I'm going to burn? That's 97%. We're not missing much. Right. We are on track. We're P15. There's only 3 cars behind us. There's probably no other Astons, is there? 37 laps, yeah, I thought so. New tyres, they last a full race. Interesting. It's an hour. You reckon, Revan? Revan, what should I call you? Jev? Revan? Probably Revan's easier, isn't it? Everyone can see the name. Okay, oh, lovely livery behind us in a Porsche. Look at you. Right. We're going to pop a little waste. 8 seconds. Let's just do it now. I ain't got time for this. The waste is in. Good luck, says Beard. Beard, Blackbird.
Formation lap has started.
Full sends. Only. Oh, nay. Sound like you're arguing with yourself there. Here we go, everybody. My first ever 60-minute race on LMU, I think. I know Flim's sad, isn't it? Flim, harking for the old days when everything was Jeopardy. Oh, these guys in front are being a bit funky. I'm not going to have a clean start here.
Green flag, green flag.
It is wonderful that not a single car can come flying in behind me. They all saw me and broke accordingly. Okay. Ferrari next to me had a little wibble on the exit there. Let's get ahead of him. Right, thank you, Case. Shemek Wojcik just bought a T300. Go on, Shemek. That is really good news. Very happy for you, sir. That is a brilliant starter wheel. You may soon find yourself wanting to upgrade once you get involved. Okay, we're up to P13, which is good. This is exactly the problem, Flim. There's a clean lap 1, everyone kills it in lap 2.
That time was a 1.
Expecting others to be careful, yeah. You're not wrong there. The psychology is a big thing in sim racing. No lockups for me, looking good. Let's just stay in this little pocket for now, I'm quite happy. Guy behind is slowing up, good, good. Let's just stay focused and keep it as clean as possible. Would love to say hello there, but I couldn't. But if you are watching, do say hello when it asks. We like to have everyone greeting when we come here. It's the only rule we say. When you join us, say hello. Say hello to everyone individually in the chat that you can see. Love it. Yeah, I did as well, Dan. Really enjoyed it. The fact that you can swap wheels is brilliant. And also, I went from the Logitech to the T300. And I was shocked at how many cars are on track at the same time. I'll be honest, ladies, the wheel's bent. It's very bent. Hello, Stinny. Great to see you. Yeah, that's a very bent wheel, ladies. I'm very sorry about this. We are out of the race. He did a bit, Dan, didn't he? He did just a little bit of ploughing. Not sure how we maximise this opportunity now because things are broken. The wheel is close to being 90 degrees. It's not even a little one, it's a big one. I reckon I can get used to it, but I won't be able to catch any slides or anything because the angles are all off. So let's just see what we can do. It was Stinny, I hate to say it. But it does feel like you were heavily involved in that incident. Oh, don't Blackbird, it's worse than that, trust me. I've got the vibrations as well, right, that you get from that. So it's really unpleasant at the moment. Might not fix it in the pit stop either because I don't think we'll gain that much time back. Having said that, I am now struggling in 17th.
Time 1:39.5.
Oh yeah, I'll make it one stop one, but fixing the damage, it might not be worth it, we'll see. I don't know how slow I'm going really. I'm not sure how slow I'm actually going. It might be wise to pit as soon as we hit traffic, for example, I don't know. Right, let's start already working on the pit stop then. Box when you can. The thing is, I think repairing the damage will be like 30 seconds or a minute, and there's no way I'll be getting back that time, you see? Faster car behind approaching in a different class. Oh boy, that's tough. I really do have to maximise the car to try and get all of the speed out of it. And I'm very nervous about pushing it out of the turns because if I have to correct something, I'm probably going to bin it. I mean, we could save other things like tyres, I guess.
That time was a 1.
Right, we could be very gentle on the tyres. You boss now, you'd be in the middle of GT3. Yes, I would. Our wheel is still pointing left at Curva Grande, put it that way. See you later. He's probably going to come back and kill us. Oh, that's scary. The car feels very weird when you oversteer. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, the car will come and get me anyway. We're running on 3 feet. Constant FFB to the left on the straights. It's, yeah, it's all that jazz. Looks like you can do about 24, 25 laps on fuel. So pit around lap 11. Thank you.
Time 1:40.28.
Lars, can you stay on his condition? Yeah! Oh, bless him. Mate. What a muppet. That's a wait for him, or he's just going to drive straight into me across the apex. Oh, that Cadillac ahead is, isn't it? I drove that yesterday. Well, I spun it yesterday around the track. Kind of fun, but a bit, yeah, loose. He just tried to unbend it. I think he really wanted to. He really wanted to straighten it out. I just had to wait. I can't really take any more damage. We're now last of the runners and losing time. 50 minutes to go. Oh boy. Oh, we don't do that. We're hitting traffic.
141.36.
Yeah, I'm probably going to fix a wheel. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, buddy. Oh, we squeezed through. Someone's driving on a keyboard. That was a keyboard driver. Jeez. Mikko! How you doing, Jay? You alright? You're doing better than me. 60-minute race. Lap 1, someone puts me in a wall, bent steering. Might have been lap 2, actually. Lap 2. That was scary, wasn't it, Juan? No one knew what he was doing there, least of all him. As I said, it is very difficult to control this car with a very bent wheel. Any oversteer and I am likely to die. We just got to do the best we can with the cars we've been dealt. There's no point in crying. That was also scary. Correct one. We caught it though, didn't we? That wasn't bad.
That time was a 144.75.
What if I sit like this? Is that better? Yeah, I think so, Flint. I think that's what that white cloud was. We're gapping P18, that's what we like to see. And overtaking in the traffic. One poor hypercar sat in the dust there. Let's get out of that. Crazy. I'm all good, thanks. You're doing a pit stop in this race. Yes, there is one pit stop. It's a 60-minute race, so... I know I've got a bent car. I was thinking about whether I bother repairing the damage, because I can't see myself making up the time. But to be honest, it's pretty rough. We like some three-legged animal, exactly that. That was not a kill, Flint. I refuse that. I refuse that language. I refute you.
That time was a 141.02.
Look at that, like a glove.
Boom. And if you're going to repair, could pit now. Would I have enough, Dargo? How many laps of fuel can I get in? Is it enough, yeah? Okay. Okay, I'm going to trust your word, mate. Holy indeed, Blackbird. It's quite cool, isn't it? Doing smooth overtakes in multi-class. Well, it's not an overtake, but doing it very smoothly and minimising the loss of time is, of course, very important, right, for us as we maximise our result. Okay. You're saying 25 laps, Dargo? We'll put in 100, yeah? We should also look a little bit more what we're doing. Although we were going nowhere with these guys here, right? So I'm going to do one more lap. Come a bit heavy-footed. We're going to do one more lap, okay, dogs? Yeah, wait a lap. There we go. He says it as I'm coming round Parabolica. Come on, dogs. Flint, get out. Can we ban Flint, please? Stay out, stay out. You're worse than the Ferrari engineers, man. We're P16. We're making it happen, chaps. We are making it happen. Yeah, I love it, Jay. It's one of my favourite things about the Aston. It is possible, but not like this, I don't think. I don't know, maybe it is. Blackbird. I don't know. I don't know what they've modelled in. I'll tell you that much. Oh dear, we'll go that way, shall we? Bit of extra there, little speed token. Oh, you're only allowed 3 here. Okay. At the Sim Cafe, you race on LMU and ACC, apparently, for quick races and leagues enduros. Join the Discord. I'll tell you, it was hard work cancelling my ACC server the other day. They didn't want to make that too easy. I'd imagine they're struggling for business a little bit from that side. I think we're good. Let's do this. Meow. That was smooth. I had a hard time cancelling mine, I know, right? They don't want to make it too easy. I respect that. There's no one behind us. There's no one in the pit lane. So we can just cruise on in here. Okay. Oh, 46 seconds. You see what I mean, champs? I don't think we'd have got 46 seconds worth of time back on track. However, I was probably going to bin it because you saw me at Ascari there. That was not nice. And we're barely a third of the way, not even a third of the way through. Well, I didn't finish either. Oh, Dave! Yeah, I got punted into the wall, mate, on lap 2. So I've driven 10 laps with the wheel really nearly 90, I'd say. Nice driving, says Blackbird. Thank you very much, Blackbird. That was definitely challenging. We've got another 30 seconds left in the pit stop. What should we chat about? Anything? Politics? Religion? Science? Science is more fun, no? We can do that. You crash out as well, Dave. Sounds like it. Overfueled the car. Good. Good. That's how we do it here at TSC. Right. 10 seconds. No excuses. We are P17. Where's P18? Is he coming around? No, he's miles off. Good. Can we get a straight wheel, please? Thank you. 15 minutes to go. Dropped it in Ascari. Oh, dear. Why are your tyres taking 12 seconds? I don't know. I think I flat spotted one of them with the crash, so... Okay, will do, Flint. Ah, the pits. Did not practice that at all. Clearly. Right, let's go. Weather here in Ohio is 89. I'm not going outside. Go on, Blackbird. Same as me and Beard. Gee. Do you know what's really weird? If you get a bent wheel and then you get it fixed, your perspective on the wheel is just a bit off for a minute. It feels quite strange. I literally prefer it bent right now. Of course, I won't be saying that if I get into any oversteer moments. Right, we need to go a lot faster than a 139 now. Missed them flat spots. I did actually mickle, yeah. We've all bottled it. I got bottled into, but I'm still here, boys. I'm still here. Oh, dear me. Although, I've not hit an apex for a little while, have I? How about that? Left my foot in there. That was silly. We're getting to the end, and we're currently 14 seconds behind P16. So let's push on that, shall we? 14 seconds. Come on. Too much inside curb. That nearly went. Yeah, shortcut. You're not far off there. Yeah, better racing lines with a braking. Yeah. Got further than you boys. Hold on. Yeah, you did than them two. You beat them two. To be fair. 7 seconds. Someone in the pit. Really struggling with T1 braking right now. It's not good. 7 seconds to Campbell. We've got this. Come on, gang. My grass is mowed. Feel like I'm about to have a heat stroke. Oh, Bobby. Poor guy. They've been mowing grass too. That's not fair. I was forced to mow the grass. I didn't want to. Oh, that was painful. 8.3 to Campbell. No. Morning, John. How you doing, mate? Blackbird going for the jungle look. But that keeps the missus happy. We're talking about gardens here, thanks. Special Aston lawnmower. No. I've been keeping it very clean. I was taken advantage of.
140.01.
.8 to P16. Damn. Rough. Let's start moving that delta. 9.5. God, Campbell on fire in the Alpine. How's the racing with everyone? Are you back in the rig yet? He is. .5. 39.7 for P15. Come on, we can do better than that. We've got plenty of time to go. Come on. That's it, nearly half a second up. That's good, that's good, let's go.
Lap 1:38.
Progress. There we go, 38.8. Let's do better than that every lap now. Every lap better than that. I knew it was going to do that. I was waiting for it. Aston Love. That's a Merc. Boo. So P16 is slightly pulling away from me here, and the rest are a lap up. Oh boy. We just got to keep doing better ourselves. That's all we can do here. Dealt a fairly rough hand on the second lap. Just trying to make the most of it now. 34 minutes left, nearly halfway. Good delta. And 24 seconds. Okay. We can only try. I'm back in the rig. Nearly managed to complete an 8-minute race until we binned it. Ah, Dave. Reading that kills me every time. Good thing we can load it all up and start again in sim racing, isn't it?
Lap 1:38.79.
.23 seconds to P15. Are we catching? We're not flat through the exit of Ascari yet. I don't know if you can in a hyper, or if it takes either a bit of confidence, a bit of bravery, or something else. Yeah, he was doing one lap last night, Johnny, he was just warming up. And tonight he went for the big one.
That time was a 1:38.52.
38.5, we're increasing. Let's keep it up. Yeah, pretty much, John. If you got that far, Dave, finish it, man. What's wrong with you? How can you just crash out like that, honestly? That's unfortunate. Got the timing of that one. Yeah, 10 and 23 seconds. Those gaps aren't really changing with 16 and 15. Hello, everyone. Don't forget to say hello if you're watching on your phone, on your TV, on your little laptop. Maybe on a projector screen, maybe a cinema screen. Might be quite special. My hair finally getting the stage it deserves. Well, that's no good, is it? That's not going to help us catch the guy at the head. We are over halfway. Guy behind us a drive-through. It's pretty useful. We, meanwhile, are committing crazy. I think I just got spun out by a GT3. It's hard to know. Ah, that was me being stupid. I tried to get out of the way. Sorry, bruv. Do you know what I just did? I listened to my race rather than my relative because I'm quite special. But did that GT3 just spin me out, or am I going crazy? It's not going to make much difference to the. Oh wow. Okay, no, actually, tell a lie. This one's impossible. Did I just get wiped out by a GT3 there? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to drive, but I can't. This one's very hard to drive. It's constantly weaving left and right. I'm surely going to crash. Clemente says F. I'm really sorry, bro. I don't have a lot of control. I nearly took out P1 and 2 there. I'm really sorry, boys. No, I've got a wang. I've got a wang. It's just the suspension is very, very strange. Never had a suspension like this before. It keeps kicking the car left and right. I can't actually drive. This is as fast as it gets without me binning it.
Lap 2:57.96.
He ran into the back of me. Yeah, he did. He literally just drove. just drove through me. Oh dear. Yeah, no, the rejoin was pretty rough, so apologies to that Porsche, I think it was. Sorry, buddy. That was my bad. I decided to look at the race rather than the relative. It's very stupid. Do you think you'll still be silver? I've no idea, mate. I mean, we're now P18. Barnes has overtaken us. We're car 20. How about that? But yeah, probably car 10 out of all the hypers, right? Your title should be surfing from silver. He kissed your bum goodbye, lol. Yeah, that was terrible. Whatever. Whatever. We're still going to finish. We always bring it home here at TSC, and we've got 25 minutes left of the race. I mean, it might even make more sense to quit this and just do some other races, right? Be more fun, wouldn't it? And what are we here for? Fun? I think so. What do you reckon, gang? Do we quit this and do a 9 o'clock race? It'd be a bit sad. I do feel like we should finish races. Quit, says Clemente. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Quit. Blimey, you guys are full of the beans of life. Finish, says Bearded. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do one Portimao. That's what we'll do. We'll stick to our plan. Always stick to the plan. Exactly that, John. It would be sad either way. Correct, Brian. No, do you know what? I think it'll be more sad if we quit, I'll be honest. More sad if we quit. Right. Wait. Oh, I got to go to 1:30. Blimey. Oh, I'll tell you what, you cut across me there, brother. Was that P1? It was. Where's P2? What happened to P2? The flat spots remind me I'm still alive, Jay, alright? Because right now I'm dead inside. I mean, taken out on lap 2 by a guy and then taken out by a back marker on lap 18 is just wonderful stuff, isn't it, really? Oh, well. We get people of all ages in the stream. This is very true. Thank you, Stream Element. So everyone, please keep your language very clean. Thank you, please. Yes, Walter. What's your point, huh? Don't make me feel bad, alright? I'm having a tough one here. I've been wiped out. Twice. And I'm still here, alright? Dargo, it was just too clean, wasn't it? Way too clean.
Time for 19.63.
Are they a lap ahead? Oh boy. Well, we're racing now, aren't we? We are racing the GT3s now, officially. They've overtaken me. Sadly, we're P18. Barnes got ahead of us. Not a lot we can do about that. That's exactly what it is, Flint. We've left him in the cold. What's the championship race tomorrow, David? I did have to approve your message earlier, so it's nastier than you think. You guys. I think one of the fun things about driving in traffic is that it forces you to be fast
Lap
on different lines.
9.24.
Jay, can we time out Jay, please, for that comment? That was definitely to me. Oh, is it hypers only? GT3, okay, I'm going to have to pick the GT3. Get out of my way! Look at me go! Whoa, P18! Oh, I thought it said 17 for a minute. Got a little bit excited. Cyberbullying approved. It is around here. We're not toxic for nothing. Everyone put your toxics up in the chat. I'll tell you what. I mean, it's not very popular, but a little bit of bullying does us all, I think, a little favour, you know? You've got to always feel like the little man in some situations. You can't go through your life being the big dog. Don't think it's healthy for anyone's ego. Oh, leader needs to pit. You might get him back. Come on. Jeff, have you tried a toxic waste energy drink? I've tried a toxic waste drink. It was in a bottle. It looked terrible and tasted like cow's urine, so that was good. I mean, it had like a faint lime taste to it, and it was very flat, and it wasn't very sour, and it didn't give me any energy.
138.94.
So I think we'll stick to drinking taurine, whatever it is they put in the Red Bull. What happened, asked Charlie. So, on lap 2, we got punted at Ascari on the exit into the wall. That bent out my suspension, and I could not drive very fast at that point. And then, Charlie, I was driving through here, went past the GT3, and then they spun me out on the exit here. Because he decided to kind of... I had to go slow on the inside to go past them. He come flying through in the perfect line. I managed to touch my bum as I was exiting, put me in the wall, and then I very stupidly rejoined the track, looking at the race rather than the relative, because I'm quite special needs sometimes, and got wiped out. So we've been in the pits twice. We've been in the pits twice, and we've repaired so far about 4 minutes of damage, I think. And we had one lap where I was surprised we could make it back because the suspension was being weird and constantly kicking. You always somehow end up in the walls. Not always, but yeah, it happens a lot for sure. Part of racing, mate. I've seen it on your stream. You get caught up in stuff. We all do. Of course, the further forward you are, the less this stuff tends to happen, of course. But it's just part of racing, isn't it? But we don't give up. We don't quit. We're still here. We're still ploughing on. The GT3 was faster out of the corner. The GT3 took the racing line, the muppet. Honestly, you guys, tough audience tonight. Tough audience. But luckily we are silver driver racing, so it's not always doom and gloom. He wasn't like this. We started off so happy. We had a clean lap 1, Charlie. I think did you see that? Oh, can't remember. We had a clean lap 1. A clean. It was incredible. Cars filing through, and then a car very much bumped me out. Oh, do you know what, Charlie? As you've noticed, Sebring is not on strike 3. That track, especially in a prototype, it's really tricky. I see a lot of death there. Yeah. I don't know how much of a fan of the track I am. I kind of feel like I want to like it. But yeah, some of the turns really annoy me, and it gets very pinchy, that track. Hello, Dan. So I know some people really like it. I think the Americans are quite proud of it, but it doesn't fill me with wonder, that one. I'm sure it'll end up on all our later series. Maybe the next series will be LMP3s on short tracks. We'll do short track Sebring, the school layout. We'll do short Lusail. They'll probably have Silverstone National on there as well. The Assetto page is quick but deadly. That is not for me. Oh dear. Bit rough there on the braking, but we got away with it. It hasn't clicked for you yet, Jeff. Once it does, you'll love it. What hasn't clicked? What was I talking about, Juan? What, BeamNG? Sebring. Ah, thank you. Yeah, please chat. Whenever you're talking to me, the more context you add in your sentence, the easier my life becomes, because I'm holding about 10 different combos while trying not to bin it. So yeah, okay. Sebring. Look, Juan, I think... yeah, I feel like I'm really not competitive there, and I don't really know the lines that well. That's how I feel about it, which isn't helpful. But I do see a lot of death there in the races, I'll be honest. And that puts me off the track when you see a lot of that every race. It does put me off. I like Sebring from what I raced yesterday. Nice one, Case. It's got a lot going for it. I don't know if GT3s are that much fun in it. All right, 15 minutes left. Let's bring this home, people.
Lap 1:38.34.
Okay, that's our best lap. Passed my theory test today. Go on, Selwood. I did that a couple of weeks ago. As you may remember me saying on Discord, my practical test is on the 12th of December, right? For me, it's the hardest track on the game to get right. I would not disagree. Although, do you know what? Weirdly, Charlie, I kind of feel that way about Fuji because of those weird off-camber, those last turns that are a bit weird and off-camber and lumpy and cresty. I think I really need to watch a few track guides. You know, oh God. I think I really need to watch a few track guides. I used to do that on ACC all the time, right? And I haven't really done that on LMU. Naughty. But yeah, very excited to have you in Strike 3, Charlie. I hope you can bother the guys at the front. That's all I can say. Put in a bit of work and see if you can annoy those guys at the front for us, because they are some very quick guys. And having you in the mix with them would be awesome. Having a freeway battle at the front. I'm not sure who's next in terms of pace. I mean, to be honest, Ollie was very quick yesterday, and that was his first time driving it. So maybe Ollie will be up there with you. I'm trying to think who else is going to be the front runners in Hyper. It's got everything: slow speed corners, high speed corners, and medium speed corners, and long straights. You put a plural on the straights there. Hold on. First of all, that straight is not very long, so I'm not sure about that. Tricky corners for sure, definitely. I do like the last corner. I think the last corner's got a lot of personality. I do think the last corner has a lot of personality. I was 6 seconds behind Feltman and caught and overtook him in a community race where me and you got DTs. Pulled away by 3.5. Okay, so you got a bit of pace on Feltman, you reckon? Awesome. You, him, and Knudsen at the front will be... Well, we hope Knudsen's at the front. So far, we've seen him do a little bit of hyper. Not a massive amount of pace yet, but we know he's got it, Knudsen. We know it. Sounds like it, Charlie. And then, of course, don't forget, buddy, the team championship, where everyone has the same chance of winning it. And you might find the team championship being a bigger source of joy than the solo in the end, because it's just so much fun. When you and your teammate are both fighting for points on track, and you're keeping up with what they're doing, because of course we'll give you all multiple. Dan, you've missed it. The sign-up's already done, sir. So yeah, starting in October. You're welcome to sign up as a reserve should anyone pull out, which is possible, but I'll be honest, not very likely. Yeah, sorry, Dan, but you know it's like, sir, you're a little bit in and out, aren't you, with the racing? So those who are here very often tend to get asked first. Just those who've got more time, I guess. It fits with their schedule. So yeah, the team racing, Charlie, because of the seeding, you're going to be matched with someone of opposite pace in the GT3 class. So you and every other 18 teams will have the same opportunity to win it. And there's 3 sets of trophies for that one. So you want to get your name on at least one of them. And of course, you could always win the solo championship as well. Ollie, we were just talking about you, mate. Balls indeed, Dan. Balls indeed. Tennis balls. We were just talking about you, Ollie, and your sudden rise to fame in the Peugeot last night. And whether or not you'll be able to bother the guys at the front. We've got Charlie, Felkman, Knudders. All very fast. I can send you the form, Dan. If you DM me on Discord, Dan, I'll send you the form. Who's deciding on the seeding for the Cup? That's my job. There are certain privileges, Mr. J. We're going to do 2 test events. Jay? Well, I mean, FRL will be interesting, Charlie, but our Cup's better. But, you know, that's enough of that. Yeah, the whole community all going towards it, it makes it quite fun. There's a lot of focus in the community on it. So what we're doing is we're doing 2 test events, Mr. J, which you've seen on the sign-up form, I think. And then from that, we're going to figure out everyone's pace. I was thinking about that today, Jay. I think there might be an issue because Monza's only got 38 slots, right? And we've got 38 drivers. Now, we're not expecting every driver at every test, but then, of course, the issue is how many come in. Maybe 32, 34. How many extras do we allow? I can, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I can, yeah. Anyway, so the way it's going to work, Charlie, is this. We're going to have you all doing 2 Monza races, right? And from that, we're going to try and work out everyone's pace. I mean, we've got an idea anyway, and we'll be watching the other community races leading up to it, to be honest. And then from that, we're going to match everyone top to bottom. So if you're the fastest GT3 driver, you'll be matched with the slowest hypercar driver. Does that make sense? If you're the fastest hypercar driver, you'll be matched with the slowest GT3 driver in their class. What that means is that if you're likely to get a win every race and your teammate's coming last, you'll get the same amount of points as the team in the middle where they both finish 10th. Does that make sense? So you're scoring points for your team. You're scoring points for your team, but you're also scoring for yourself. And the way we work it is everyone should have a good chance. That's correct, Jay. Think Bolt is a strong contender for the next championship. Oh, is Bolt going to be up there? The thing is, though, Bolt, does he like a crash? Does he have the folly of youth behind him? Does he like a crash? So, yeah, I hope that makes sense, Charlie. We're going to match everyone up top to bottom in both classes so that technically you've both got the same chance of scoring points in your class as everyone else. So, there he is. Hello, Bolty. And that's one of the joys, Charlie, of course, compared to something like FRL, isn't it? The fact that we all know each other a bit, and it makes it a lot more interesting and fun. There's a lot more personality in it. He's quick and fine or quick and crashes. Do you know who that reminds me of, David? Good old Nathan Edwards. Nathan, if you're watching, hello. That guy could pull off a purple and then bin it without fail. It's beautiful. His driving was so sketchy. It was wonderful. It's like if you or I tried to drive fast. That's what it was like. So he would get fast, but he would also somehow crash. It's beautiful. Ollie, there's a lot to learn, mate. I'm still learning. I've been working on consistency. I hope so, Bolt. I hope so, because you got a teammate to worry about this time, right? It's not just about you. Your teammate needs you to score those points. You're all in for a chance at that team trophy. I can't stress it enough. Every driver on the grid has a real chance for those team trophies, and there's quite a few of them. So don't be too shy. Is Knudsen the favourite? Well, I'm going to be honest and say no. My favourite would have been Felkman, because we've seen Knudsen do 1 or 2 hypercar qualies and not really do a lot with the pace yet. Not yet. So we're not sure. We don't know. But we know what Knudsen's like. He's won the first 2 series, you know? So he knows what to do. Of course, there's only 5 races and there's a lot of multi-class. So who knows? One little incident in one race could ruin your championship. So, but again, I don't know where you're going to fit in all this, Charlie, because I know you're not slow. I know that much. You've probably not done a lot of LMU yet, which might go against you, but then, to be fair, I think Knudsen's done even less. Felkman is the LMU guy, I think. He's the one who's going to really test us.
That time was a 1:39.72.
Yeah, okay, nice. When's the first FRL race, Charlie? How often are the races? Is it every week? Something like that? Give me a bit of an idea of the structure. How long are the races? There's a lot of questions there, Charlie. I hope you're ready. Ford is fast now. Jay said there's going to be some dodgy team tactics in multi-class. Well, we know for sure that you can't block the multi-class, right? So if anyone does that, they'll be in big trouble, Jay. We know that much. I wish we could start it next week. No, Charlie! The anticipation. The anticipation. That's what you want. That's half of the fun. The slow build-up, right? We've got... You guys got to pick your car in August while we're having a little break. So we'll have a little break in August. You guys pick your car. And then in September, 2 test events. We're going to see what the pace is like. Then you're all going to get paired up, which is going to be a big thing, trust me. It's a lot. It means a lot, that part. And then we're going to get you in your voice channels. And then you guys maybe do some practice together. And then 18th of October, we'll be right there. Right now, it's nearly 3 months away. Nearly 3 months away. FRL finishes when FIFA are out. Oh, God. Are you still doing FIFA, bro? It's been about 2 years for me now, I think. I've been clean for 2 years. Maybe 3? Oh, it might be 3 years. Did I win the hello there? Shocking for you guys. Shocking. Right, we are P18 still. No one's going to run out of energy, I don't think. No. Oh well. Jay, on my chat it shows me, on the stream chat, this is the most important, I don't know if you remember the rules. If you look at the stream chat, you know the one that's in the stream on the other side of the screen, who appeared first on that one? That's what I want to know. That's all I want to know. Because we all see ourselves on our own chat, if you're wondering. Jay, so all I want to know is who won it on the stream. So rewind the stream a few seconds and tell me who popped up first there, huh? I'm not. Yeah, I bet you're not, Mikkel. We all win our own chat. God, your first time here, I see. Oh, Juan! Oh, no. And do you know what? In the middle of an apex, just to show my dominance. Middle of an apex. What have you guys got, really? Middle of an apex. Oh, hell no. In FRL, I'm racing a guy who's a 4-time esports champion. Crazy. Did you like that, did you, Blackbird? Little show of force there. Figured out how to appeal to the Americans in the chat. Right, this could well be our last lap. I don't know where the leader is. Couldn't tell you anymore. I think it's going to be 2, actually, sadly. Carl's about to go, see you later! Well, we've had a good chat this race anyway, haven't we, team? Thanks for keeping me company throughout this one. Not been the most racy of races. These things happen. What's important is bringing it home. P18. %2% for P15. Nah, he's got enough. He's got enough. Oh, I nearly binned it reading that. You did us proud? God, I wish my parents said that. Bomb straight off. Whenever I look at Parabolica, I just think about Leclerc's crash there a few years ago.
Lap 1.
Out of all the crashes I've seen, that one, obviously Max is at Silverstone. We know Roman had a lot of fun. That one I think is probably up there whenever I think about bad F1 crashes. Because you just know the speed he was going, and you can see the impact as well. It was very stop dead for about 140, 50 miles an hour. Stop dead. Oh. Those ones will hurt your insides and your chest. Everyone know what I'm talking about? When Leclerc was going around Parabolica in the race and just speared off. I have not at all, Ollie, so I've just jumped in with the Aston here because I thought it'd be quite nice to have some Aston sound. I should have driven like this when we knew it was over, shouldn't I? Oh, listen to him go. Next year, guys, we're going to get to hear this. If you are... Oh, boy, it's really hard to drive like this. If you are part of the gang, joining us at Le Mans 24 hours, you are going to experience this car with us in real life. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Yeah, the cubic one was pretty rough. If that's a seal, mate, I want to go on your wildlife sanctuary. If you didn't know, which I found out recently, if you hit your pause button when you're driving after the red light, after the finish line, you don't have to pull over. Fun fact. That lovely V12, couldn't have put it better myself, Bolt. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was an unmitigated disaster for a number of reasons. Thank you very much for keeping me company. I really enjoyed that one. We are going to be able to squeeze in one more race. So let's have a little look. We'll try and do a Portimao. Why not? I am a bit warm. I'm tempted to whack out the old air conditioning, you know. I can't unhear the seal. No, Jay, no, that's not possible. Oh, my Lord. We have lost 32% of our driver rating, and we are now deep into bronze 3. Look at that. We are plus 10% on the safety rating. Somehow. Blackbird, that's a terrible thing to say. We are back in the bronzes. It's official. It didn't take too long, did it? Just one punted out race at Monza. There we go. Yeah, you said it, Welts. You said it. Welcome. Yeah, the thing is, John, that wasn't caused by me. That's the only difference between my yo-yo and your yo-yo, I think, if we're gonna be frank. You know? But we are low. The West Brom of DR. Yeah, it was Southampton. The Southampton. There we go. 12 minutes, Algarve. I'm proud of my B3. And so you should be, Juan, because you have to fight quite a lot of challenges, don't you, to get there? Right. Now, we did the Porsche yesterday. It kind of sucked. BR. Did you mean DR, surely? Bronze rating. I don't know. Anyway. Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, what car should I pick for... thank you. Bearded Racing. That makes a bit more sense. Sorry, mate. We're talking all the BRs and DRs there, and you chucked one in. You got me. You got me. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, what car should I pick for this race? Aston says back. Mustang says Ollie. Okay, so you've gone for understeer and then super understeer. You guys really don't know me very well, do you? Do you know what? I think in the the vet. AMG, Amirias. Ollie just wants to see Jeff suffer. He really does. BMW says Willow. I've seen enough people say it's the best. The C8. Who's released a C8 before? Is that like Koenigsegg? Anyway. Or no, see Alfa Romeo. Anyway. Ferrari. Wow to shut up, says Ollie. You ruin it for him. C8 Vet, thank you. That makes more sense. Thank you. That's more clever. Flip, just say Vet next time, because I'm not that smart, as you can see. But you had me thinking of all the other cars it could have been. Evening, Josh. How you doing, mate? Is the GT40 an option? Only when they bring out the Legends pack in 2026. At the end of 2026, there'll be a Legends pack they'll bring out. They'll do old layouts, and they'll bring out like a 1970s Le Mans series, and it'll just be the best thing ever, and then no one will race it. Fernando! Missed you, mate. Fernando, it's been so long, bro. I hope you're well. It's been so long, I don't actually ever remember seeing your name before. That's how long it's been. Pick a car with 4 wheels. Lexus says Ollie. Bolt with a BMW. Bolt, did you already say BMW? Are you really pushing that? Are you really... No, Willow did. Okay. Flimp, you're only using 3 after the second lap anyway. Yeah, true. Look, ladies, we've not picked anything. We've not picked a single thing. I did the Porsche last night, so surely it would make a bit more sense for me to pick the Porsche, right? Surely. It's just the understeer on it is... Bleh. Spiker did a C8. Thank you, David. I knew it. I was thinking of Spiker. That's why I came out with Koenigsegg and Alpha. But I could even see the little aluminium air intakes on the haunches. It was on the haunches, wasn't it? And it used to be in one of the Gran Turismos. And it was like one of the fastest cars, but quite cheap. I used to love that. Okay. We've gone piggy. I mean, how long is practice? 10 minutes. Okay. We didn't talk for that long. Good. We did not talk for that long. If you are new here, I would strongly recommend joining the TSC Discord, Sim Cafe. It's the last Discord you'll ever need to join, and we use it to kind of talk about sim racing and helping each other with technical issues and stuff, and we really do use it quite regularly. And if you want to do any team racing or just drop in races with us, we do that every week. All of this information is always on Discord, and there's lots of people in chat who can tell you... Oh, cheers. There's lots of people in chat who can tell you that the TSC Discord is always up to date. It never fails, and it's really helpful. SR71 says Josh. Josh, what was the... Oh, sorry, Blackbird. That's your new name. That took me a moment, Josh. Took me a moment. Blackbird says the Ferrari is better than the Porsche. Probably. I'll tell you what, though. When I was young, I thought the SR71 was really cool, but because it didn't have any weapons, I also thought it was like the worst plane ever. Just the worst. Like, no weapons on something that looks so cool. I never understood the concept of reconnaissance and all those things. All I knew was this really cool plane that could go super far didn't have a weapon. And Charlie, Jeff, I've got to say, I was disappointed the Le Mans round of Strike 3 wasn't a 2.4 hour race. Honestly, Charlie, like, 2 hours is quite long. People will get a bit like, I don't want to say bored and tired, but yeah, it's quite long. So 2 is enough for us at the moment. Thank you. Ollie's supporting it. Wow, there we go. Pick the Lambro. You'll be using it for the Enduro on Saturday. That's a good point, but wrong track. I'll pick it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Or would it make sense to No, but if I unregister, is it going to freak out? No, we just have to go with it. Sorry, Flimp. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Remind me to do it tomorrow. Right, I'm going to go and put the aircon on. While I do that, feast your eyes on Key and Val. He's in a Lambo. There you go.
Do you know what I've just realised? Who else misses their LFM love letters? I haven't had a love letter in months. So, Blackbird, let's go up a little bit. I missed a bit of the chat here, hold on. There was supposed to be a BB in front, but it also corrected that other plan, didn't it, Josh? Casey says that when he was in Ohio, he went to the Air Force Museum and saw the SR-71. Oh, was it very big, Case? Was it very big? Obviously, in the UK in Hendon, we've got the RAF Museum and we've got the Vulcan and all those. Maybe I should take you there. I don't know what I'm going to do with you, Case. There's so many things I want to do with you. Speaking of which, how's the passport application going, Casey? Keep us up to date. You said that was this week, right?
I think it said this week. Or was it next week? That's because it's so fast it would shoot itself. That's quite cool, Blackbird. But for 8-year-old me, that didn't matter. That didn't matter. That was the first model I ever built as a Wii U, said Josh. Lame, bro, says Ollie. Oh, was he not up to it? Dark Star, better than the SR71. Yeah, but that was like a... Was that even a real thing? My first model was a Sepacat Jaguar. You've no idea how much I used to hate... I used to hate the Jaguar when I was young. I was like... Because, it's like a workhorse. It's that cheap aircraft that Air Forces love because it will do a load of sorties for cheap and drop some bombs, right, when no one's around. But I didn't appreciate any of that as a young kid. I just thought Tornado and Tomcat. Tornado and Tomcat was all I was interested in. True, the missile would just fly into the back of itself. Nice, Emilias. That's not how rockets work. More speed on launch, more distance. Josh says, have you seen the video with Verstappen and Chris Evans driving the Mustang? I've seen some clips on socials. I think I'll give it a watch. Never got one, so nope, says David. We could start... Oh, Dave, you never got a love letter. Oh, David. You know what that means, Dave, doesn't it? You did not take enough risks. If you did not get a love letter in all that time on FM, you did... Yeah, you got to, you got to get your heart broken a few times, Dave. We could start a love letter thread in Discord. We could, Ollie. We could. I might have to write you one after the first round of Strike 3. Gigantic. The B2 was surprisingly huge. Oh, no, that's cool. That was a stalker, Jeff. 8-year-old you. It was like 40 years ago. Yeah, it was, Flimp. Well, okay, call me 9 years old because it was a Gulf War. 8, 9. Whitney travels around the world and photographs the B2. That's not the worst job, is it, really? Case, to be fair. I was a clean driver. Yeah, so was I, Dave. I'm talking about love letters here. It's when someone kills you. Surely Jeff's favourite plane in his childhood was the Sopwith. Hey! The Sopwith Pup, actually. Or the Fokker 7, was it? Or was it the Fokker 8, the try one? Had to report 2 people tonight. Go on, Dave. You keep cleaning it up, mate. You keep cleaning it up. 1 report at a time. Has anyone ever noticed that the reports don't really do anything? Has anyone else figured that bit out? The planes look funny. And at the museum... Oh. They've been stripped of their stealth coating. Oh. Now, that'd be interesting. There's probably a picture of that online, isn't there? Was one of them Jeff? Probably Ollie. Probably both of them. Probably both of them. So, Casey, yeah. Hey, passport update. How we doing? But yes, this event's underway. Let's go. We are cold now. We've got the aircon pointed at us. We are cold. Oh, that's good. That is refreshing. They said that people could scrape the coating off. Oh, yeah, 1,000,000%. You don't want that available. Not tonight, Ollie. Not tonight. How did your foot hold up, Dave? He did 65 minutes, and he's not complained. So I think we're in the clear. What do you reckon, Dave? What do you reckon? Jeff, how was the Wright Flyer event you attended back in your childhood? Really exciting, Flimph. Are we talking about the Wright brothers on... What's the name of the beach? What's the name of the beach? It wasn't Daytona. It wasn't Catalina. What was it? What's the name of the beach they flew on? Anyone? Anyone remember the name of the beach? I can't remember the beach now. I'm sure some of the Americans will know it, no? It's supposed to be this week at Pet Troubles. Okay, Kitty Hawk. Thank you, Josh. Over at Kitty Hawk. The thing is, though, some people have tried to suggest that it's a little bit of an Edison moment, right? Where someone else had already done it and he got all the claim. People had already done a bit of flying, maybe here and there. A little bit. But those guys filmed it. Bit sore, Josh, but no more sore than before. Regular ice packs. Yes, I'd imagine there's a lot of that going on, Dave, with the swelling. I guess we are going to do a lap, aren't we? Come on. American test pass. Yes, correct. You'll pass the test. Whoa, that is a heavy wheel. Compared to the Hyper, that is hilariously heavy. Hold on. Is that because of the... So if I go over here... Wow, okay. No, it's still quite heavy. Let's go, let's go. We've got this, gang. Your memory's fading, Jeff. Dementia needs to be managed. Yes, it does. So what I'm doing is I'm playing chess every day. very badly. And ABS, you reckon? Where's my ABS? Down here. Really, Ollie? You'll get there, mate. Hope so. Oh, you're talking to Dave. Yeah, maybe. Of course he will. The body heals. The body heals. Understeer. Oh, I hate that turn. My chassis down to 320. God, you gotta be careful, mate. That's linked to the IQ, I'm sure. Scott, good evening, mate. You missed the first race. You missed nothing. Got killed twice. Had to drag it home at the back. Wasn't pretty, but we did it. We got it home. And then we lost 32% driver rating. And we're bronze again. Hooray! Woo! And now we've got to drive this Porsche, this completely dead-feeling Porsche, around Portimao. And I'm just going to do so badly here. First proper race since 1st of July. True. Well done, Dave. Damn. I know, Scott. Damn indeed. Your IQ's at 320. Those skips are just scary, aren't they, really? TC1 to 4, TC2 is 3, TC3 is 3. I love the 3 TCs. Right. That's like a group, isn't it? Okay. Let's... I mean, we don't even need 5 laps, do we? There you go. Okay. So what is Ollie saying? He's saying traction control 1 to 4. We'll go 4, thanks. Power cut 2 to 3. We'll do the 4s. Brake bias, you've not said. ABS, you reckon understeery. Well, with those ones, I'm not surprised. Is Ollie trying to make me die, gang? Let's find out. Live, on air. BB 49.5. We're on 53 right now. Okay, the understeer is a bit better, I think. BB, your reckoning is... Yeah, fair enough. I think we can do this, gang. I believe in myself. I don't really. I think if I did more practice, I'd probably be better at sim racing, wouldn't I? But it's arrive and drive nonsense. It's getting us nowhere, chat. Look at the understeer. Jeez. And we've got tyre warmers on, haven't we? People of all ages are in the stream, so please be careful with your language. Thank you very much. Sometimes people forget or have never seen that before. So just a polite reminder. I think I'm a bit twitchy, to be honest, Ollie. Who can we really blame? But look, I'm in first gear with a fairly strong steering angle. I turned it and there was nothing, so we're probably all right. He likes a challenge. Yeah! Thank you, Dave. You couldn't beat the GT3s with the Vault last time. Why are you trying to race an equal card? It's just, you know, well... You saw what happened, Flimp. I was in the wrong gear there, wasn't I? You saw what happened. Engine transmission, why? Get over there, man. God. Feels like an absolute brick. Absolute brick. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the championship race at Qatar. Oh, my God. LM, you know what they're doing. Everyone will be racing Qatar on Friday and Saturday. Yes, Charlie, very. Jeez. Oh, we've got some work to do here. I mean, I struggled here last night. I really shouldn't have picked it again. I just thought, it's a car I used, right? I mean, I don't really have a choice. When I'm in the pack, I'll be a little bit better, but on my own here, I'm pretty useless. I should have lifted. What's your ABS on? 90. Should we put it a bit more back down again? I know, Flimp. Well done, yeah, we saw that. That's why I slowed down, bro. Alright. I ain't winning that one either. If I accelerate, the understeer is obscene. Have I just got to have much higher apex speeds? But then I use the apex speed here. It's as soon as I accelerate, right? It's just... Mine's going to give you understeer. No, I'm talking about the exit, Mick, to be honest, Jay, to be honest. Change your YouTube name, Jay. I've had enough of that now. I've had enough. Time for change. Right. Okay. We're going to have to be careful in the race here. So fight from the back. We are car number 19. No, we're car number 1. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're car number 1. We're going to lose more DR here. There's a reason we call it surfing for silver and not pushing through to gold. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Okay. That's fine. We can take it. Going on the chin. Shall do if it's too confusing for you. Yeah.
Teams and drivers
Yeah,
go to the grid for a race start.
I need probably a good half an hour with this, don't I? Really, to just... I mean, last night I wasn't driving very well anyway, so that didn't help a lot. Right. How many laps are we doing here? 12? Yep, that'll do. Oh, let's put on the new tyres, I'm guessing. Car setup. Let's put on the new ones, and we're a bit heavy-footed. Let's do 13.6. There we go. I do Wouts. Yeah, the number 1 door was a bit of a shame, wasn't it? Well, it shows you how badly I'm driving in this car. And you know what the annoying thing is? I think I have driven like the Lambo and other cars here, and the track's a lot more fun. And this fixed setup with the Porsche, it's extreme understeer. It really is. You need to learn a different way to drive it. You've got to be fast in other ways, and I've not done that yet. Now, looking at the electrics, they're all very high, so let's drop them down to the 5s. There we go. Oh, let's put you down a bit to the rear. Balanced is good. Let's put you on 5. Let's put everything on 5 and drive very gently. A little bit of toxic. Well, we've got 5 seconds. Ooh, not really enough time. But we've done it.
Formation lab has
started. Okay. Well, let's play with it a little bit. Let's play with it a little bit. Good luck for the people around me. That is true. Fix out for the Porsche. Absolutely trash. Yes, they are, Ollie. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes of Portimao. This is going to be race 2 of Strike 3, right? Let's see what we can do. When are we green? We're green.
Green flag. Green flag.
Sorry if it killed you. Can't do that, Charlie. Wow, all right, buddy. I nearly crawled to a halt there. You all saw that, right? I mean, bless him. I'd like to think in Strike 3 people will not just lose it on the first, second and third turn like that, to be honest. It's a bit depressing, isn't it? That was my fault because I didn't... Well, do you know what? With that whole this lap and the next lap invalidated by me slightly skipping a corner 5 turns back on the lap before, meant we didn't qualify. It meant I'm at the back of all the nonsense, sleeping with dogs, and the guy couldn't even get out of the exit. He couldn't even get out of the exit. He took an inside narrow line. I've swapped on the inside with him, and he just spun into me and sent me into a wall. Wonderful. Tempted to lead that for the night. I wish they were Welter. I wouldn't mind just having some racing, bro. We know what it's like. I don't get to do that much racing, and eventually it gets a bit weary because you just want to do some races, and I don't get to do that many. And both races tonight have been ruined in the first lap or two. First few turns. So eventually I get a bit exasperated. I never get angry at other drivers. I just get exasperated that I can't race when I kind of want to. Yeah, I'll show it. There's a GTE race. I'll be useless at that, Jay, and it's getting a bit late now, so that probably will be it. Yeah, cheers. That was fun. Let's have a look at the replay, shall we? Yeah, it's a Sebring. Yeah. Let's have a look, shall we? Do you know what? I think what doesn't help is I was kind of expecting him to use the track, and he really didn't. Hello, Jack! Like, I'm not funny. The track is over here, and there's a guy on his inside, and he loses it. He gets a bit of oversteer. Where does he get the oversteer? What is he doing, man? Absolutely ruining me. I'm very frustrated. I'm very frustrated. First race got killed. Second race, yeah, he'd already lost it. He'd already lost the car. I thought so. It looked like he'd lost the car. Guy in front of me loses the car on the exit because he's never driven in sim racing before and kills me. Why aren't you turning out? There's a load. He should have been turning out back here. He should have been turning out here. Look, he's got full lock on left. Here. You're full lock left. There, are you, buddy? Oh, don't, Woutz. Don't. Don't. Yeah, it is the truth. It's a sir for Jack now. And then he's lost it. And he's on the inside of the turn. You're in a racing pack, bro. It's the start of the race. Why are you pinching the inside of an exit? People going to keep crashing. People are going to keep crashing. There is the WEC Championship tomorrow, Woutz. 100 minutes of Qatar. Looking forward to that. We need a steward to review this. You might be on controller and in third person. All of that makes sense, Wouter. But look, it's my fault for being that far back in the pack. My qualifying got weirdly nullified. And this. Oh, I could have just waited, right? Just wait longer for these guys. Don't ever try and do an overtake, because, yeah, doesn't work out. Oh, well. Well, I'm really sorry, everyone. Obviously, I'd like to have some good racing. The 7, Dave, the 9 will be way late for me. So my stream will be a bit early. So tomorrow night, we have an earlier stream, everyone. Look out for that. Yeah, really frustrated with tonight's racing. First race could have been fun. Didn't happen. Second race didn't get anywhere. Literally didn't get anywhere. What's the point of waiting when you're in a race? Well, that is one thing, Juan. You know what I mean? It'd be nice if everyone else just kept it up. But sadly, the gentleman there could not keep up appearances and turned to the inside on an exit where I was. Killed me and him. It is, John. It is. Tomorrow night, we've got Qatar. Me and John, are you doing tomorrow night, 7 o'clock? You probably are, aren't you? Are you, John? 3 strikes, you're out. It feels like it back. I think Ian is. Ooh. 7 PM Qatar tomorrow. I need some mates to crash into. I think I do, Jay. Or maybe you can crash into me. That'd make me feel better, clearly. What a rubbish night of racing. Sorry, everyone, for that. We can't control the racing too much. Maybe I could drive better, who knows. But John's doing Warriors. Oh, John, you've got training to do, sir. So maybe do the 7 PM, mate, if you don't mind. Please? It'd be a good idea. It would be a good idea. So, yeah. Sorry about the races tonight, gang. Would have been good. Didn't quite happen. So on that note, tomorrow night we're back earlier, 7 PM start. We will be doing 100 minutes of Qatar. Juan might be able to make them tomorrow. Oh, you little tease. How long is it? 1 hour and 40 minutes, Jay. And I'm not going to get crashed into once. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? It's so frustrating. It's all part of racing. All part of the fun or something like that. Anyway, did I miss the race? Yes, Casey. I got binned out on the 4th turn. It was quite depressing. I've had enough. So, I'm in the wrong car, but I need to be track practice. What do you mean? Pick the right car, David, surely. No? You missed 69 crashes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Case. No, it was my fault. I don't know if you saw, my qualifying got invalidated for the lap and the next lap when there was 50 seconds left, and that killed me. That put me at the back of a maybe not so qualified lobby. Who knows? And then we could form a shield around you. Oh, that'd be lovely. Try the pug for a couple of laps. Where? What track? Also, I don't know how to put your setups in yet. And it is gone 10 PM. Dave might be a hyper hero. Oh, no, Dave, don't drive the hyper tomorrow. No. Oh, Dave, that's a mix-up. Oh, well. Enjoy. It'll be rough. It'll be a hyper on the track. You'll be fine. Imola. Why Imola? Because of last night? Was that the setup you did? It will turn into nothing. I'll be honest, Ollie. I need to do like 15 laps rather than 2. So thank you for the offer. I will be taking up your setup and using it. Thank everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been nice company. I've enjoyed all your company in chat. We really enjoyed that. I just couldn't match it on track. So for that, we will retire and just say these things happen. We have those nights, like John said, and hopefully tomorrow is a lot more competitive for us. Not sure about Friday yet. If we're doing tomorrow, I probably don't need Friday, I'll be honest. Cheers, Jack. Thanks for popping in really, really late, but I guess you're a celebrity now, innit? So you kind of own the place. So not surprised. Not even remotely surprised. Imagine being this dense. What have we done now? Thanks for the stream, Jeff. Peace out, everyone. I'll see you on the Discord and the socials. It's been emotionals. Need to have words with yourself, Jeff. You need to have words, Dave. Part-time viewer. Oh God. Fashionable. Okay. I don't know.
With frogs, cold night and the winter hot cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah. The end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the line piece. Looking for the love inside me. Sometimes, don't know why I feel that way sometimes. Yeah. The end. Think all we can say that on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like